about Destiny FOMO. I scheduled it out. We're all ready for it's ready to go. You guys will see it this weekend. But which it's a good one. I like this one. It's pretty good. Plus, you guys get another take on my thoughts about people who do OnlyFans. So, but I have something interesting. So, people like to say Destiny FOMO is such a great person. Or the PSG does it, anyways. Oh, man. But the only reason why they do that is because she's a piece of ass. Let's be completely honest. I think Destiny FOMO is a very scummy person. She literally does OnlyFans. She advertises her OnlyFans on YouTube where children can see it. So these are things that are not okay. I don't know about you guys, but these are not even close to okay. So you guys saw my Twitter post, Destiny FOMO, my chat raging like no tomorrow. It was actually pretty funny, pretty fucking funny. But we've got a little more for you guys because I proceeded. I didn't find this right away, but I ended up finding some juicy little drama, little content here. So let's get into this. Which this would kind of put together why she's buddy with the PSG. So let's get into this.
I don't really know how I'm going to go about this video, and I need to be very careful with what I say and how I say it because of the world we're living in right now. It restricts the freedom.
Okay, this video was done 4 years ago by Smash JT. Hey Smash, don't worry, I'm not attacking you. Destiny FOMO came in my chat doing whatever the fuck she tried doing, which failed. I made her rage quit, and I proved it. I put my point out about OnlyFans and the fact that she does have an OnlyFans. So let's get to this.
Freedoms that we should have enjoyed for a very long time. Now we need to watch what we say because
he's got a point. You know, YouTube is very they will do one thing and then they won't do the other thing. Like they will allow, let's say, Destiny FOMO to promote her OnlyFans, but if you say anything about Corona or we'll go with grape, because it rhymes with the other word. We'll say Rona for COVID. But that's the point I'm getting at. You could say one thing, but you can't say the other. You're literally restricted on what you can and cannot say on YouTube. And that is a problem with YouTube. But they allow OnlyFans advertisements. Oh, by the way, I want to mention, so the Albert talks about e-begging, but yet Destiny FOMO is one of the biggest e-beggars on the internet.
Hear something and make it feel like it was something else, and that is bullying or shaming them, and because of that, you're not allowed to air your feelings or grievances out there.
That's about right, because everyone gets offended nowadays. You can't say anything without offending somebody, because they get all butthurt and then they go crying to the internet, people who run the internet, and a lot of times. I'm hoping YouTube's smart about it and tells them to go fuck off. Because that's how we roll.
And that is a form of censorship that is extremely concerning for the future of not just the platform of YouTube, but the world in general.
That is
I wasn't going to make a video talking about this anymore. I legitimately was done with it. I said my piece and moved on.
But like I said, guys, so the one thing, I do know this video is about 4 years old. So I'll give it that. But the fact is the evidence is still there. It kind of tells you the kind of person that Destiny FOMO really is. We're talking about a person who literally is okay with doxing, who thinks false rape allegations are okay. We're talking about a woman who does OnlyFans. She thinks what OnlyFans did with a bunch of minors on a fucking screen was perfectly okay. She thinks the fact that she thinks Shoebox Files. He raped a 2-year-old child. She thinks that's okay. That's the kind of person Destiny FOMO is, guys. No. We're gonna expose her for who she is because you want to show up in my fucking chat and just watch what fucking happens. Let's go.
From it, and I thought what was transpired, what happened was fair. It was unbiased. If you watch the video that I made talking about Destiny FOMO and her OnlyFans account that she is advertising, paying money for to show up in front of the eyes of tons of people out there. Children could be watching this as well, by the way, over YouTube. I was fair. I was like, you know what? Kind of weird that YouTube is allowing that kind of advertisement on their platform, but on the other hand, not allowing the freedom of creators to do the very same thing in videos that aren't paid advertisements. Just conflicting. It was frustrating, but it is what it is. And that was the message of my video. There was nothing in my video, by the way, again, watch it if you haven't seen it, talking anything negatively about Destiny FOMO from my perspective.
So she rages because, he says something that she doesn't like. Because OnlyFans is not a good platform. Let's be honest here.
Encouraged it. I said, if that's her game, if that's what she wants to do, have at it. More power to you. And I even said in the video, people are going to stretch and bend over backwards to find a reason to get upset and angry at me because they don't like someone painting someone in a bad light. Look, all I was doing was talking about a situation for what it was. And if that's against the law to say something what it is and be real about it, then I guess I'm doing something illegal. But I think people, hopefully cooler heads prevail with all of this. Anyways, the reason why I'm bringing it all back up again right now is something's transpired since that video, and it actually came directly from Destiny FOMO. I was under the impression that I was on a good level with Destiny after my first video I made about her defending Jason from Overthink Gaming and saying how I felt like it was wrong that she had copyright striked him. We had a private conversation like that.
She sent out a false copyright strike. Holy shit! Oh, God. Okay. Now I'm putting the links together. This is why she's buddy with PSG. She loves the PSG. Let's be honest here.
I mentioned in my previous video, and Destiny had expressed to me in those DMs that she felt very bad about what she did to Overthink Gaming. And I was like, okay, kind of weird that it was during a DM that she had to send me that. I couldn't air it out public.
Wait, it wasn't? Okay, so if I remember right, that copyright strike was on him because you took a picture. He took a picture with the two of you, and because your face was on it, you asked for you went for a copyright strike. You do realize you're buddies with someone who stole entire fucking videos. I can't. This guys, this is why I'm perfectly okay with exposing the fuck out of Destiny FOMO. Because guess what? The truth comes out.
Tell people that she was wrong, but whatever, at least she feels bad about it, and hopefully she's moved on and learned from it and won't be going down that road anymore. But then I get a message from her on DM yesterday after my video, and while I'm not one that typically enjoys sharing DMs, I feel like they are a private thing that people should not be airing out there. If somebody is super shady behind the scenes, I feel like it is only justified to show the world what the person is truly like. This is who we are dealing with. And get mad at me if you want for sharing DMs, but if you gotta be shady behind the scenes with someone, then in my opinion, it's only right for it to come out for people to see it for what it is. At 2:34 p.m. Pacific time, I got a direct message from Destiny FOMO saying, hey dude, do you have a sec? And I got the message on my phone while I was working my real job. I was on a conference call with a few other people, and my phone dinged, and I looked at it, and I was like, huh, that's weird. Destiny FOMO just DM'd me, and I was like, okay. Since we had a previous conversation, we're on a good level, I was like, okay, I'll get to her in a few minutes once I'm done with this call, because that's kind of interesting that she is hitting me up right now out of the blue after I made a video that, to me, was quite innocuous. It didn't really paint her in a bad light, in my opinion. It was just calling a spade, which maybe she takes reality as painting her in a bad light. Maybe you want.
So you didn't like reality. You want to hear the cold hard truth. Wait, you don't want to hear the cold hard truth. You want a pretty little lie. You want people to say what you're doing on OnlyFans is okay, but the average person will tell you it's not. OnlyFans, literally, what, 5 years ago, less than 5, was allowing minors on that platform showing themselves naked. You are okay with that. I personally am not. I won't give OnlyFans the time of day. You show around your body on the internet, and that's how you make a living. First off, people who do porn tell me that they have daddy issues. That's usually what that comes out of. And I hate to break it to you, you're not very attractive. So, and let me guess, you're probably going to go making some video telling me that I'm slut-shaming you. I don't give a fuck. Have you figured that out? Because I'm being honest here. And if that hurts your little fucking feelings, I don't care. I'm just exposing the fucking facts. And if, like I said, if you don't like it, there's the fucking door. Get the fuck out and leave me the fuck alone. That's all I ask for these fucking trolls, to leave me the fuck alone half the time. And they can't even fucking do that. Just keep going.
You want to readjust your reality if that's what you feel about when people are just speaking the truth. But regardless of that, I got that message, and I was on the call, and I'm just like, okay, the call went a little long. It was like 45 minutes longer, and I was like, okay, I'll get to this message as soon as, because I was concentrating on the phone call, whatever. And I finished the conference call, the Zoom meeting with my work, and I picked up the phone, and I was like, yeah, what's up? I mean, what did I say specifically? What's up? Sorry, I was on a work call. And then she said to me, can you call me? Do you have a different number you can reach out to me from? Has nothing to do with your video. Your video and your opinions are your own. Nothing at all to do with that. Something completely different. Or Discord. And blah.
See. First off, it's kind of weird that you asked him to use a different phone number. That is a little shady. That's shady as fuck. Yeah, that's really fucking shady, to be completely honest with you. But whatever. You do shady things, and you wonder why people expose you.
I was back to doing my work, waiting for a response from her or whatever. I noticed on Twitter I had a notification. I clicked on that, and it was a message from her blasting me. Smash JT, you try to slut shame me daily. You think since you sat home for 3 years while your wife supported you, while you had no job, that you wouldn't touch about how people make their money.
There was no morals in that fucking tweet. No respects. You attacked his family. See, most people do not go that far, but obviously you have no problem doing it. This explains why you're you're friends with the PSG. That's why you're part of that group. Okay. I to be honest, that's fucked up. What you said was fucked up. You know, there could have been more that was going on. Maybe he was at home cleaning the fucking house during those 3 years. Maybe he was taking care of the kids if they got kids. You know, you sit there and question everything. You don't ever actually do any of your research. You just jump to fucking conclusions. And then on top of that, you bring a family into a situation that had nothing to do with this family. You brought his personal life in that had nothing to do with the situation at hand. But because you do an OnlyFans, you got upset about that. Because it's morally wrong.
Where do I even start with that? Like, first off, you DM me, and then you go to blasting me publicly before I even have a chance to respond to you. I get blasted publicly for something I'm not even doing. Like, slut-shaming you? Daily? What? Are you mental? Like, are you unhinged? Where do you get...
Yeah, Smash JT, I'm gonna agree with you on that one. I do think she's mental, and I think she's deranged. She hangs out with PSG. She hangs out with people like Cody Bell and Albert Hancock. Okay, she thinks they're fucking awesome, but she thinks everything they do is okay, including the pedophilia stuff.
Daily slut-shaming from, or shaming, or whatever you say, slut-shaming, slut-shame me daily. I've made 2 videos. This, I guess, is the 3rd video about you now. The first video was blasting you for false copyright striking Jason from Overthink Gaming. You were way out of line doing that, and you should have known better. That was the reason for that first video. The next video I made about you was talking about how you have an OnlyFans account and how that is now showing up in ad feeds prominent to all viewers of YouTube, and that's a concerning trend for the platform. Not because I don't want that to be showing up. I'm sure some creators don't. I don't care, like I said in that video. My concern is how YouTube is deliberately allowing racy content as advertisements, yet restricting creators on what they're allowed to put out and what they're not allowed to put out based on strict regulations with the YouTube guidelines. But for some reason, you took that personal. Like, it was a video that didn't even have anything to do with you specifically. You were just one of the reasons I was making the video on why it was a precarious situation YouTube is putting themselves in. And you took that video so personally for some reason that you felt like you had to blast me, not just attack me publicly, saying that I slut-shame you, lying, which I don't do, and secondly, saying that I sat home 3 years while my wife supported me while I had no job. What are you bringing personal shit into this for? What is wrong with you? Like, that's like a Bob from RGB. Like,
Okay, so this is Bob from Retro GB. Using someone else's face is copyright/trademark infringement. Using it in a hate video is harassment. I hope that no dick loser gets his hate channel shut down. Same with the other chicken shit who won't show his face. And I'll block anyone who supports targeted harassment. Yeah. That's smart.
that is like so off the reservation, it's not even funny. That is someone who clearly is unhinged, where they can't think straight, and they're so angry.
Google that loser and see what kind of trash he prides himself in. I wonder how his new job will feel when they find out he spent his time being unemployed creating hate videos and harassing women. Or how his daughter will feel when her classmate figures out that's her dad. Bob, come on now. Don't bring family into this.
I must have gotten to you. I don't know why I got to you so hard when I just made a comment saying, this is what is happening. You are paying for advertisements for your OnlyFans. You are doing that. You are the one wearing risque clothing in your OnlyFans. You are the one basically advertising your body as the selling point to your brand. Good for you. I'm not shaming you for it. after someone's family, someone who starts attacking their personal life in a tweet, blasting them when they have a lot of followers, that's shameful in its own right, beyond anything I've ever done, by the way. And I would never go after someone's personal life. I look at YouTube as this is something we do for fun. It's something we talk about things that we're passionate about. For me, it's typically gaming, but sometimes situations and drama come up that I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I want to give my opinion or talk about that with my audience because I think they'll find that interesting as well. I mean, it's probably why a lot of people click on these videos. So some people who don't earn their way to getting attention, where they pay for the attention the whole time through, they don't really grasp the concept of how people care about things. They think if you throw money at a situation, people care about it instead of, oh, you actually care about a situation that you want to talk about and present that to your audience. Anyway.
Didn't I just say this? Yeah, actually I did. I said it in my video. So, Destiny FOMO. You don't have to work for anything. You just use your body and you get what you want. The rest of us who actually have to bust our ass actually have to bust our ass. We can't go showing our bodies around and get what we want. It's not like I can show my hairy man tits and expect to get something out of that. Because I'm not. And that's not what I do here. Okay. But you, on the other hand, parade your body on the fucking internet on OnlyFans. You are as you guys keep attacking people who make money online, you are what their definition is. You're an e-bagger. But it gets a little worse because you're an e-bagger that shows off their body. It uses their body to get what they want. And this is why the PSG likes you, because you show them your body. Fucking.
The reason why I bring this all up is it's concerning beyond just being blasted publicly by Destiny FOMO. That was bad enough. And then after I didn't have a chance to respond to her, when I saw that blasting me, I finally was like, holy crap. Honestly, no. Just saw your tweet and holy shit. You want to talk with me? We'll keep it right here. Otherwise, peace. I don't have anything to talk about with someone who's going to blast me publicly and lie about things, make up things about me, make their entire audience feel like that's what I do, a perception, implying things without their audience actually watching my videos. They now have the perception that I am slut-shaming her daily. That's how they look at me, and that's not fair. Because people need to form their own opinions, and you're telling them the wrong opinion about me so that you can try to rally your army against me instead of what the truth is, where I'm just talking about the reality of what it was. You're advertising your OnlyFans everywhere. Like, it's what you're doing, and hopefully for you it works out financially. I don't care. The point of my video had nothing to do with you personally. It had to do with the YouTube situation that creators are facing, and you found a way to take it all and make it look like I was put.
You took something that YouTubers have been dealing with personally, and I'm going to be honest with you. You took it and made it about you, even though it wasn't about you. See, that's the kind of person you are, Destiny. You're self-delusioned. You're just like Cody Bell in this aspect. You know, you probably think you're hot shit just because you can show off your body and get money for it. Well, yeah, no, that's the exact problem we have with being content creators, because we have to work twice as hard to get to the same spot. That's not fair, is it? No, it isn't. But for some reason you're okay with that, first off. You're perfectly okay with that, of course, because you're getting money off it. But that same system where the rest of us have to bust our ass for it, that's a little interesting.
Putting a magnifying glass on you is you being the problem. I mean, you might be contributing to the problem, but you are not specifically the problem.
Yeah. See, he's not saying you're the problem. He's just saying you're contributing to the problem. See, that you're taking things and making them about you, and that's not a good look. And we just exposed you once again. Here at Hyatt America, we exposed someone else. Outside of exposing PSG, the troll police, we have now exposed Destiny FOMO for who she is.
YouTube and how they handle things is the problem here. Regardless.
I've said that multiple times. I do not like the way YouTube handles situations. They allow people to harass people online. They allow people to bring personal life shit on their platform. And they do this on a regular basis. This is what YouTube allows, and this is what YouTube keeps allowing. This is why people have a problem. This is why I prefer Rumble myself. Because if you're going to censor one part, censor it all at that point. Why censor one thing because you don't like the fucking meaning, and then censor the other because you don't like the person because they said something you don't like? Or, well, no, this is pretty much how it is. You censor one thing because you don't like the meaning or you don't like the person, but you don't censor the thing that someone does that's pretty much exactly the same or a little different. You don't censor this one because they kiss your ass. That's not okay. I don't know why we have to.
So all that though, trying to stay on track. My respect for Destiny FOMO at that moment just shot to zero. I'm like, this kind of shows exactly the type of person she is. Very spiteful, very unhinged, very rude, and very aggressive. Very one of those girls I'd like to think the way this comes across to me, and I'm just being real here. Someone who's used to getting their way everywhere they go, where guys just bend down and bow and give whatever she wants, and when someone doesn't, she's like, oh my god, this person is not giving me my respect. Time for me to lay the smack down on him. And it's kind of like one of those things where I'm not cool with that. Like, you should have a give and take with people, not a very totalitarian, aggressive relationship with your audience. And the way Destiny FOMO is handling things right now is concerning. I had someone in my comment section from that video talking about the YouTube algorithm and how the advertisements are kind of leaning heavily towards very risque type situations with people. And it came through from a channel called Trust Chill. And they said, I made a video on this like 4 days ago. I'm glad someone else made a video about this as well. And I said, nice, I'll check it out. Because, I'm interested to see what other opinions are out there on things that I have an interest in. Smash JT, thanks man. I hope you enjoy it. Smash JT, she hit me up threatening to take the video if I didn't change my thumbnail. Luckily, she gave me a warning. Wow, that sounds an awful lot like Susie Lou. Somebody who is using their power to take videos down that they don't agree with. That is dangerous. That's exactly why I made my first video about Jason with Overthink Gaming and why I was so frustrated with Destiny FOMO in the first place. And then after I had a DM with her and I thought that she had come clean and realized her mistakes and has moved on from that, clearly she hasn't, because she's still threatening channels that are making videos about her. Damn, that's crazy. Looks like she hasn't learned anything from Overthink Gaming Strike if that's the case. Thanks for letting me know. Smash JT. But then she pretended to be my friend and I called her out for blackmailing me. And then Trust Chill replied, Smash JT, yeah, of course, I felt wrong.
Holy shit, I'm not even gonna fall for that shit.
Let me, by sending me a message on Twitter, let me know what I think he said. And then he said, yeah, I just didn't want to make a video on my channel about it because my channel, my videos, and are about funny comedy videos and making messed up jokes, not exposing people. So Destiny FOMO is now, this is a smaller channel, under 1,000 subscribers, is strong-arming this channel when she disagrees what they have to say about a certain situation. I watched the video from this dude, Trust Chill, and it was an excellent video for a smaller channel, someone who's fairly new to YouTube. They did a great job on it. They didn't do anything outright aggressive or rude or anything to it. They just called out the situation similar to what I did, where it was like YouTube is kind of in a weird situation right now with what they're allowing from people like Destiny FOMO and what they're not allowing from creators. video if they didn't change the thumbnail. Like, going after the thumbnail, that's some low class stuff right there. If you don't want your image in a thumbnail, you're using that as a reason to take a video down. That's what you did with Overthink Gaming, and you even apologized to me privately, saying that you felt terrible about that situation. And then what do? The very next chance somebody makes a video talking about you, even relative to something else, not directly about.
Proving my point once again. This is the kind of shit I have to deal with on a regular basis, guys. These are the kind of unhinged motherfuckers that have been showing up lately. Now, granted, we're starting to push away from the drama more and more, but a new person came into light because she wanted to spew her lies and jump in my chat, and we had to expose her for who she was. Now, then I found out she does OnlyFans. Then I had to expose her more because of how I feel about OnlyFans. And this probably will be the last thing I make about it, because I got what's called a life. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining us here today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If this stream, actually, it's not a video, it's a stream. I got to remember that. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. If you guys did, why don't you smash that like, subscribe, push that bell for notifications so you're notified when content goes live. Also, don't forget to go check out my sponsor. Don't forget to go check out our sponsor. Go to w.gg, use code American Gaming. You'll get 10% off your entire purchase. Again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining us. Till next time, stay frosty.